Welcome into MMA Live. I'm Antonieta Collins, and today we are in wonderful company. Joining us here is UFC's Women's Bantamweight Champion, Holly Holm. Holly, thank you for the time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. I feel so honored to have the belt here as well. Thank you. Now, Holly, other than the fact that you are a champion, what's one thing you'd want folks at home to know about you?
You know, I really like just being just a normal, average Joe, you know? Let's just sit down, let's have some coffee.
The girl next door. Yeah,
I try to
that's what it is. Now, how much of a statement, Holly, do you think your victory made about boxers and also kickboxers transitioning to MMA?
I think it was great. I think a lot of people were, you know, really curious to see how I was going to be able to do against somebody who's had such a background with judo and things like that, and such a ground game, doing the arm bars and everything with Ronda. So I think this was a big test, and for me it meant a lot to get, you know, through a fight like this. So I hope that it does a lot for any kind of combat sport. I'm a fan of combat sports, so if it kind of brings awareness or even inspires someone to try something or take a chance, then great.
And opening the door for many more to come, hopefully in the future. Now, we know that you prepared so much for this fight, but what was the best advice you got before you went into it?
You know, I think it was just from my coaches, just, you know what, this is your day, and you're perfectly capable, and you will shock this world.
And you sure did. You sure did, Holly. Holly, we also know that you train with John Jones at the same gym. He's considered one of the best mixed martial artists out there. What kind of impact, if any, did he have on your training?
You know, he wasn't there all the time right over my training or anything, but he was very supportive, helping me drill with some things here and there. He has the same 3 coaches I do.
Oh, okay.
And so I love to hear what his input is. I mean, he's been able to take what these coaches teach him and make it work. He's been able to be so dominant. You know, he's still has the record for the most heavyweight title defenses, and did it pretty easily. You know, so I really like to hear what he has to say. He's a great mind for fighting, and he was very supportive with this fight.
You know, MMA fans did want to see a Rousey-Cyborg fight. Now that you're the champion, how would you feel about fighting Cyborg?
I'm open to opportunities. You know, each fight is its own, and as they come, I just take the challenge. So I'm open with that. Cyborg is she's very tough. Actually, her and I have become friends. So,
have you really?
You know, that's one that I really have to put the friends thing aside in order to fight, because she's a pretty unique individual. I'm a fan of her.
You're a fan?
Yeah.
And so I do want to go back to 2011 when you suffered that devastating knockout loss to Anne-Sophie Mathis. But then 7 months later, you come back, you beat her. What did that experience teach you?
That experience taught me more about myself and my life than any fight in my career. They all have helped build to a certain place, but that one made the most impact on my life, and being able to come back for that rematch and be victorious was huge. You know, after a loss like that, you deal with a lot of doubt on yourself. You battle your own demons, and to be able to pull through that and really just have to choose to believe in myself and go forward, I really learned a lot from that, and that helped a lot even just in the mental preparation for this fight. You know, I've been there. I've had to kind of pull through when nobody else really believed in me, and it worked, you know. And when I say nobody else believed in me, I'm talking about outside of my team. You know, of course they believed in me. But
do you think Ronda Rousey will probably go through a similar experience like this?
You got to dig deep in a situation like this.
Yeah.
You know, but why was she the champion for so long? Why was she dominant for so long? Because she's competitive, because she's driven. She has a confidence about her, so I think that she'll be able to come back, and she'll want to come back even harder, and I'll have to be prepared for it.
And before I let you go, so we hear that you are a huge fan of your hometown, Albuquerque, always talking about it. Yep. If a person were to go to Albuquerque for the first time, where would you take them?
To eat. We've got great food. I guess it would depend on what they want.
Okay.
I could tell you one of the best sandwich shop in town, Cheese and Coffee. It's like a family-ran place. There's great New Mexican food there. One of them is up at the base of the tram, so you can like watch the sunset over the city, have a great margarita.
What about a Chelsea sandwich?
You know it?
Will you take me there and have one?
Yes.
We're
Where
going
did
to
you know
Albuquerque.
that?
We're going to Albuquerque. Did my homework.
It is called the Chelsea, and it is at Cheese and Coffee.
All right, we're going to Albuquerque.
Boom.
There you have it. UFC's Women's Bantamweight Champion Holly Holm with us. For more of Holly, make sure to keep it locked right here on our MMA page and also on ESPN.com. We'll catch you next time.